Our top story at this hour, the government formation battle in Tamil Nadu has taken a dramatic turn in the last 48 hours, with Vijay's TVK now crossing the majority mark finally. After the Congress and VCK extended support earlier, the Indian Union Muslim League has now also backed the TVK with the support of its two MLAs, taking TVK-led bloc's strength to 120 in the 234-member assembly, crossing the halfway mark of 118. The development comes just hours before Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra Arlekar is expected to leave Chennai, adding urgency to the fast-moving political developments in the state. With support now coming in from the Congress Party, VCK, IUML, CPI, CPIM, Vijay is preparing to stake claim to form the government for the first time, as a matter of fact. The governor had earlier insisted that TVK should prove its majority before any swearing-in ceremony can take place, after the party emerged as the single largest force in the assembly with 108 seats. And despite falling short initially of the majority, TVK's rapid alliance building has now transformed the number game and brought Vijay within the touching distance of the Chief Minister's chair. Tamil Nadu, it seems, is now witnessing one of its most dramatic post-poll political realignments in decades, and the long wait there by Vijay's fans may finally be over. Vijay is there very close to forming the government, will be sworn in as the Chief Minister, as TVK has now finally managed to cross the majority mark after Congress and VCK extended support earlier. The Indian Union Muslim League has also now backed the TVK with the support of its two MLAs, taking the TVK-led bloc's strength to 120 in the 234-member assembly. The development comes, remember, hours before Tamil Nadu Governor Rajendra Arlekar is expected to leave Chennai, which makes it a race against time. And it appears that TVK has finally won the race and has been able to garner the support it needs to form the government. Joining me on the show is Kalyan Raman, senior leader, BJP Tamil Nadu. Also joining us on the show is Venkatesh Ramaraj, spokesperson for the Congress Party. SS Sriram, political analyst, will be joining us very, very shortly. Venkatesh Ramaraj, I want to come to you first. Since your government is basically supporting TVK, there's been a wait and watch mode on for the last 24 hours, with Vijay trying to stake claim, but the governor saying, no, you don't have the majority yet. Appears now that Vijay has finally got the numbers.
Good evening. Yes, we've always been telling that the flow test has to be done for the past 3 days. There's no need for demanding for the letter of confirmation from the parties. It is the strength majority has to be proven in the floor of the house only, and not on the letter. Now we have 118 numbers, and I think the governor should invite the TVK to form the government. And I'm sure there should not be any challenge in forming the government.
Should be no challenge in forming the government. Kalyan Raman, would you agree with that? You know, a lot of questions, of course, being raised as parties, including TVK and others, which are supporting TVK, saying that why don't Governor conduct a floor test? In case he wants to ascertain if it's a hung assembly or not, conduct a floor test and see if TVK is able to prove majority, as opposed to asking signed letters from all the supporters. Could you unmute yourself, sir? Could you unmute yourself, sir?
Can you hear me now?
I'm
sorry.
Yeah,
it has been under mute. I'm sorry about it. The governor, being the constitutional authority, wanted to ensure that enough numbers are in place so that a stable government can be placed without any difficulty. In order to ensure that, he had asked for a total number of support being 118, which is halfway plus one, which has been cobbled together now by Vijay after so many days. Now look at it. It is the 5th day evening that they are able to. So far, they were not able to. If there was no difficulty in obtaining the numbers, they should have got it. They could have got it by 5th itself, like they got it from the Congress. Of course, the Congress, being the most opportunistic party of the world, not only in India, jumped into bandwagon without any request from or demand from Vijay. They offered a support with conditions on them. It is like the beggars trying to become choosers. With 5 numbers, they wanted to say that NDA, you should not have any NDA partner in place, etc., etc. They tried to put some conditions. Of course, end of the day, they did not get. They were not getting any NDA supporters. On the contrary, the DMK had lost at least 3, 4 of their this thing. One being the opportunist Congress, another being the casteist VCK, the third one being the communal IUML. Of course, you have other parties like communist who are a different clan altogether. So now the snake and mongoose have all been put together. Rat, cat, snake, mongoose have all been put together to form a government.
Since you're
We are
drawing all
okay
these
with it.
analogies,
Right from the
since you're
beginning, we
drawing
have
all
said
the
that
animal analogies, fact of the matter is even AIADMK was very happy to ditch you.
See, it is not the question of AIDMK ready to ditch us. Whether what transpired exactly is unknown to us. In the absence of any evidence or clarity about it, we should not be talking whether AIDMK was willing to ditch
But
us or not.
everything
It's just a
else that you said
speculation
is
that you are
also
talking about.
everything else that you
It
said
is
is
just
also
a
source
speculation
based.
that you are talking about. On the contrary, what we are talking about, well evidenced. Today, on the 5th day after the results were announced, rather it is the 6th day, they are able to cobble together the numbers. They were not able to, in other words, they were not able to cobble together the numbers for the last 5 days. This is a matter of fact. The second day, they got it from Congress, an opportunist party, a communal party. On the contrary, the third, fourth, and fifth day remained calm for them insofar as getting the alliance partners are concerned. Yesterday, the communists have opined about it. Only today, the IUML and VCK have offered on the 6th day. So let's not say that it is going to be a stable or it is a congenial thing. Nothing of that sort is there. It is an opportunistic alliance, so to say. Maybe the DMK wanted them to go after TVK so that some way they can control it, because there are a huge number of cases against the DMK ministers today. So probably the DMK wanted all their partners to go there and put conditionalities that DVAC should not. That is, Directorate of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption is not ready to take the cases against DMK ministers. That is probably the reason why DMK has pushed almost all its partners.